The game is so fast.
Timberwolves will take off a little bit of time here. Ooh, they were lucky that wasn't turned over. Anthony Edwards, that time he does finish with the exclamation point.
Let's see. There have been very few in-game dunks that have looked like that.
Put that on a poster. Sets up the one-on-one with Carter. Now meets more bodies, and Carter comes up with a rejection. LaVine in transition. LaVine to the rack with the right-handed mammoth hammer. To shoot for Chicago.
And watch this. He starts teeing it up right here. Right here. He's looking at, waiting for that go, and then the dunk. What a finish. But he got his steps right early. He was just waiting for Seth Curry to go for that steal. He even looked.
Fournier to Mooch trailing. Puts it on the floor against. Woo! He hammers it down on Draymond Green.
From the top, the rip and go, and Vucevic finishing with a strong left hand. Love to see the lefty finish.
90 seconds to go here in this opening half. Edwards! Oh my! Anthony Edwards! That was fun!
He gets past Brogdon and takes on McDermott. McDermott made a business decision there and just gets out of the way.
That is only the 6th turnover. J.J. Redick on the up. Zion makes a strong move to the hole.
And that's the thing. That's when I say attack the rim, that's what I mean.
Well, he is humbly,
and I will say that word.
Most clutch player in the NBA showed up at that time, Damian Lillard.
Nice. Lob for Clark. Yes. And a foul. There's your Chick-fil-A and one. Get the people primed for that chicken biscuit.
Well, we're going to say that the free throw will go down, but how about a tremendous pass and great concentration.
Oh, LeBron. James.
He's 36, and he looks like he's on that cover of SI that you were showing a couple minutes ago, Reggie.
But hold on. Look at Kevin Durant on the Brooklyn bench.
Warriors started 1 for 10, made 3 threes in a row. And Damian, beautiful steal. So D. Lee to Wanamaker. Missed the layup, but Oubre cleans up. Channel the energy of Kelly Oubre Jr. His chili always runs hot.
When we talked to Scotty Brooks, he was very pleased with Lopez's activity, although Wall showing some activity right there.
7 for Houston, and this is the first big highlight of the night for John Wall. Still got the bounce. Good to see him get up.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't tell right there that he missed a considerable amount of time through the injury.
Get into a set, out of the timeout. Harden. Jeff Green. Oh, that's a man's jam. Uncle Jeff Hart to the hole. Finishes this season in his 13th year in the league.
Yeah, look, Jeff Green, look at this. Takes off, moves it over. And this pick and roll with Jeff Green, because not only could Jeff Green pop, but his ability to roll and finish.
Williams to Clark. Thought about a 3. Gives to Ross. Carter Williams. Going hard above the rim. And the foul. Played too little.
Watch this one. This is how you finish against the shot blocker. Talked about Noel. 5th in the league, better than 2 a game.
He might have thought that they had a major advantage on the way.
It didn't look like it. There was Donovan Mitchell flies to the rim and smashes it.
And just keep an eye here now. This is a great move. But in that first 3 quarters, you would see a black shirt in there and possibly 2 black shirts.
Glenn Robinson the third as well, but Corey Joseph and Hassan Whiteside getting the start, and De'Aaron Fox right off the top, throwing it up to the big fella, Hassan Whiteside.
Himself an opportunity as we see De'Aaron downhill, throw it up. Hassan, watch out, little dude, bringing the hammer. Woo!
Gobert, and that pass may have hit the rim, and the Sixers come up with a turnover. Simmons bursting in, and he throws down 2.
give the young fella 19 first quarter points. In the league, to Miles Turner in blocks per game.
Take a look at the loose ball. Ben now with his foot on the gas, splits the two defenders, Ingles and Niang. The emphatic finish.
Williams, Grant that is. Brown trying to throw it. Oh, yes! To Robert Williams. And
on the drive, Time Lord with the spike.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Time Lord on this play.
In terms of steals per game and their deflections and just all around activity and being aggressive. Oh, Nasir Little. That right leg is like that. Oh, handling this basketball, turns the corner and it's lights out. Oh, Nasir, elevation. That is fine as get hype with him, GT.
As part of the Anthony Davis steal. Nwaba, 1-on-3 with authority plus the foul.
Hole in the NBA, you got to go to dunk it. That's exactly what Nwaba did right there. Dunked it right on Bertans. Wagner in the area as well, but that's a poster. That's a way to go strong, young fella.
Jaylen Brown staring down Josh Hart, gets a Williams screen. Lobs it up for Robert Williams. Express yourself. Wow.
Come on. He was up above the rim. Screen, slip. And don't hurt the rim, Robert. Just watch. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't get up that high.
Robert Williams got off to a little bit of an unceremonious beginning and is
want to push Roos in the action with pick and roll.
Nice pass. Caruso down low to Harrell, throws it down. That's some beautiful teamwork right there.
This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Landon with starters right now. He's the lone bench man with 4 starters out there. White to Carter, the fake in the jam!
Oh, pull out the Excedrin, because that's somebody got a headache.
It is right here, nice, fine, eyebrow fake. And right there, let's say, get the Excedrin, baby. If you got a headache, you're going to have one.
Nice pass by White in midair.
Not much going offensively here for both teams. His offense has been hard to come by, but not on that play. As the throwdown by Hamidou Diallo. Trick players in the NBA.
No, he's usually a one-footed dunker. I mean, he was hanging out in that dunker slot on that baseline. Yeah, this is just rising up and showing you what a former dunk champion can still do.
Donovan Mitchell, who has 18 points and came out shooting with a beautiful pass to Gobert. How about that? Flip pass to Rudy Gobert.
Now just keep an eye on here. This is the pass right there. See, once the big man leaves you, anytime your man leaves you to double team.
Payne trying to get there. Jackson changed that, didn't he?
Uh-oh.
Jackson Zion on the trail. Go for it. He will.
Trying to clear some space.
Oh my! Murray for 50.
Let me get 50 with the dunk.
Has the triple-double, by the way. And Murray with the exclamation point.
Well, nothing like getting 50, but now you're getting 50. Almost missed that dunk.
Warriors short-handed. That's a bad loss. That's a bad loss. And those are the type of losses that, you know, is Jimmy Butler with the big-time putback.
So Bridges came into the game. He's averaging a career best this year. He's hit 40% of his threes.
See, this is what I mean. Yeah, you got to look who Zion has on
the back door.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. It's 2 guards over there with Zion. And this is our energy power play. It started early. You can see the mismatch when it, because you see DeAndre Ayton's out there on Lonzo. If DeAndre Ayton is out there on Lonzo, who do they have on Zion?
They had 36 last time these two teams played, now up to 11. As the lead is up to 14. Bagley in traffic, no whistle. Stays with it, young fella.
Man,
Man down, put him in the hole, Bags. Wendell Carter and then Bagley goes up, not fouled, get it, quick jump, put him in the hole, Bags.
Is 12, the largest of the game for the Clippers. Here's Mitchell for 3, no good.
Well, the team that's noted as one of the best in a long time, making it 3 balls, having trouble.
That's what Biyombo does, is the roller, but look at the hands of Draymond Green. Damian Lee got over to help. And then running the floor. You run with Draymond, he sees you.
Draymond Green is a decision maker, always a good idea. A little crossover, he's got his head up. Andrew Wiggins running the floor. They're just kind of lollygagging back.
You know, had Kobe out for a workout and had him called up Michael Cooper and had him come down specifically to guard Kobe.
Oh, yeah, guard that. Yeah, you didn't see that when he got here at 18. He didn't have the body.
Of the Greek Freak, a little rip-through move on Isaiah Roby. I like him too. Roby out of Nebraska, good young player, left-handed finish.
We're underway. Hornets have the basketball. Whip around pass, a beauty! LaMelo finds P.J. Washington.
Look at this pass right quickly to P.J.
We're able to build out a double-digit lead, Mike, and so we go to this fourth quarter with Milwaukee up by 16.
Well, the Bucks found their offense in that third quarter. As you see, this is a nice play here. Jaime is almost on the backside. This is a nice play. Look at this play here. Man, that's just a perfect pass.
Pistons had a chance to take the lead earlier in the quarter. The Grizzlies have responded nicely. Oh, great hands by DeAnthony Melton. He will take it and jam it. Winding down. But this is a great play by DeAnthony Melton. His 4th steal of the game. Grizzlies double-digit steals again.
In that game, scored 17 points. Shorthanded Magic had just 8 players available. Inside, DeAndre Jordan with a jam.
And now it'll be points off the takeaway. Skip it. Kyra. He's got Jackson. It's good. Great read. Brandon.
And then you said, like, he didn't stay in the corner. He made the play easier for Kyra.
You can tell right now he wants to get some layups. Cavs 8 straight losses by an average of 126 to 104 as Murray is away. As we head to break, the Nuggets are perfect, 7 for 7 from the field. Can they keep it going? We'll see.
The feeling is he is better as the backup center against certain teams when they go small. That's exactly what the Raptors have done here tonight. Van Vliet from Baines dumps it down low. Boucher with the string of the Bucks.
Look at the ball movement. You mentioned it. Baines coming in and watch him screen and then roll automatically. He has the pass inside. Boucher, he knows what to do with it.
Time to maybe go on a 7-8 game win streak.
Saxton toward the basket, off the steal. He hammers it home. At this point, the Cavaliers just take one victory.
Starts
to bark toward the Cavs.
Nice stealing by...
Just takes it away from SGA.
Giannis at the rim.
Thank you.
Very much. Middleton finds him. Beautifully done. 17 points for Antetokounmpo.
Who has not shot it well, but has gotten to the line off, and that was his first 3 of the game. Had missed his first 4. Harris, quick first step around Williams.
Tobias Harris is one of those unique players that's right-handed but prefers to go left. Him, Lou Will, John Wall. There's a bunch of them out there. You got to know your scouting report, young fella.
After 3+ seasons with the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, nice pass.
McDermott with the cut. Valanciunas. Iga on the offensive glass.
Chicago Bulls team should never be understated.
Our colleague Bobby Marks called him the number 4 trade asset in advance of the trading deadline out on the market.
The kid from Sacramento's got that funky set shot. Knocks it down, doesn't he? Good pass to Jokic, and he's away for the slammer. Corner. Watch this. I think like he swings around, steps outside, makes sure that he can get the ball around the defender. Little hook pass, we used to call that.
Finish up his senior year away from home. Imagine what that does.
An open hammer for Giannis from Middleton.
And here's Giannis. Nice little kickback pass from Chris Middleton.
We'll back up, recalibrate. Garland upstairs to Allen. And Garland sliced between 2 of the Nuggets, and Murray and Morris to set up the play.
Where is that?
Nifty feed by Garland.
You're right. He anticipated him coming in there because when he got over the pit, he wasn't quite there yet. And he got there by the time the ball.
And Butler clears. Tried to pass it inside. Fox with quick hands and a little room service for Buddy at the other end.
On time, on target, and then Handsy says swipe at a Fox. Buddy.
I remember those Pat Riley workouts. I must have been the right guy.
Warriors, but first, Miami ball movement.
Well, the way to get the offense going is getting your defense going, and the Miami Heat doing a great.
Had it deflected off his body. Konchar forcing it. Do not go in there on Brandon Ingram. Leads to the break, and the two-handed flush for Lonzo Ball.
And footwork and anticipation by DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton gives it to Booker, going right back to him. DeAndre Ayton.
Giannis Holiday inside. Great ball rotation. Middleton. Giannis downhill. Slams it home. And the Bucks lead by 3.
I mean, Drew makes a good decision. Ball switch sides. And Giannis coming downhill. Look out. Just had more time on that, Mark. He was a little anxious.
Great spin move, and Kawhi explodes.
And gives the Clippers the lead. Leonard just navigating. Look at Brent is trying to tag him to allow Chris to recover. But listen, if he gets those shoulders past you, Dante comes over. Good business decision to step out of the way there, Dante. Look at Kawhi.
Wow. Injury update, Jeremy Lamb, sore left knee. He's questionable to return. Already limited offensively, perhaps down another scorer.
Lob it up! Look at Sumner!
Hello, you could see those two had made eye contact. I mean, the lob is there. You could see those two. And I mean, that's a knee in the back effectively. But we're not counting that. I mean, that just shows you how high.
He puts the zone on, and that shuts the rim off.
House ahead of the pack. One man to beat. Oh, and he does! Throw it down with a lot of venom on McGee.
They are playing well, and Daniel House dunks on the house. JaVale McGee not able to get anything on that. I like the way House goes in there and throws it down. And the Rockets bench was excited. That'll really bring a lot of
points to go in, offensive rebound, put it back in.
Zoo recovers a deflected pass, takes it to the house. Oh my goodness! Rock my soul! Ivica Zubac!
Goes right at Bertans and finishes it. Look at this, Bertans.
Need to win. He hasn't been on many really winning teams since leaving Golden State.
Down the lane for a windmill jam. Dennis Smith Jr.
I looked up and I thought Juancho had kind of filtered into the game somehow. Oh, and Hampton! Throw it down, baby! R.J. Hampton. Oregon.
Just between the legs.
As a coach, I can't coach energy and effort. Allow me to make an adjustment.
Whoa!
And I can't make it.
Up high with the smash. Donovan Mitchell. A high flyer off the floor, and on the way down, he stuffs it. Utah by 24.
The Hawks have to bring the action to you.
Hawks trying to force a turnover. Baisley sees a crease, takes it up and throws it down. Looking for a little execution on offense. How about a little high percentage? Darius Baisley punishing the rim.
Well, we talked about, you and I, that you don't need to really take threes right now because you're trying to just protect your lead and build on it. How do you build on it? High percentage shot. Well, folks, it doesn't get any higher than that. Mr. Baisley just shows you how it's done.
You got a guy like Allen who can make catches in deep. Take him. Embiid indeed. Slamming for 2 of his 27.
Driving on Allen. Joel with the emphatic of a chance. And I believe that this Utah. That's how you shut up and announce.
I didn't know whether to jump in or just let it breathe after that. And like he's 26. Get out of the way.
Here comes Colin Sexton. Sexton chased by Hill. Off to Stevens. Oh my! Lamar Stevens, the rookie out of Penn State. No timeouts left for the Hawks.
Trae Young. And it's over. 10 seconds left. Sexton found him. Stevens said, I'm taking it right to the hole. And the rookie out of Penn State has won it for the Cavaliers.
They did a good job of keeping his head up, understanding time. He knew he had time, so he didn't rush it. Took his time, got inside, and throws the hammer down.
And how about the steal by Allen? AC won't show up in the box score, but Kevin Huerter had no chance as Allen sealed him off and opened up that lane for Stevens.
Did a good job right there. That's what all big men do. The first thing you do is turn and get...
Patience by him, too. He waited for the opening to come. Rubio dumps it off for Reed, and Naz dunking it right back at you. Points in the game. Naz Reed, 6 off the bench for the Wolves. It is a 6-point game.
Driving on Bullock. Rebounded by Randall.
Rose doing a good job harassing him on the D.
Randall, nice move, and he slams it home.
Let's take a look at this. McConnell ill-advised the steal attempt.
And deep into his bench here. Damian Jones sees the opening and catching bodies on his way to the rack.
Look, the Wolves it was parted for him. Like, here, go right ahead. And that's the wrong guy. He can elevate with the best.
Really have been dominant in both games. When they're and they're doing this without Anthony Davidson and no other teams.
Oh my goodness, Kostas Antetokounmpo, Toscano Anderson.
Oh my God.
It's just he's a walking mismatch.
Zion has scored or assisted and contributes to it right there.
Zion, yes. He can play power forward, he can play center, but he can also play point guard because when he gets the ball.
2 in the first half. Gordon, a teardrop. It was altered by the Cavaliers. Allen's got it. He rumbles into the forecourt. Oh! Jared Allen, coast to coast. Enjoy this, Cavalier fans. Allen, all the way.
Feed Wiseman on the block. There is that counter move. Oh, man.
Trying to expose P.J. Washington. He's got a small defender on him. I'm not going to back him down. I'm going to face up and use my quickness. Spin move.
Now,
you might have to patent that now. Everybody goes spin move, but he uses it well.
You really value that time. Up ahead to Jones, all the way to the basket. He missed it, and Wabadabadoo, and Tate. Was that Tate? That was Tate. It's now on a 10-0 run. Let's take a look at Tate coming over the top. Valentine did not box out, wasn't expecting Tate to fly over the top and throw it down. Tate can really jump off of one leg. Here's Zion on the he's blocked, hit the deck. He was looking for a foul. Here's Giannis to the other end.
By Lopez on the other end. Stretch Armstrong finished in the paint.
LaMelo sneaks it over to Miles. Monk catch and shoot. Jalen McDaniels. And a foul.
Man, this got to feel good. 2 hands.
9 minutes and 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Yes, you can't, there's
Nice play, Denzel Valentine. Well, showtime!
Denzel! I'm sleeping on my boy Denzel's hops. Get up or get out the way.
Love those sounds inside the game, defensive communications, and the same at the other end. Middleton up top, Giannis at the other end of it. What an ATO play that was.
Timeout execution. Dante DiVincenzo just sets it. I don't think Zubac, he thought he was, hands up and deny. This is like a receiver in the end zone. You're thinking, okay, I'm going to tip it. Well, nope. Amazing your shot quality and how different it is when the ball has touched the paint via pass or drive.
Giannis on the other end of the good pass from Middleton.
His hands more, right? We're not looking at Giannis middle of the floor trying to get downhill every possession. You'll see Chris Middleton navigating as the ball handler in pick and rolls, and what a lob target he has.
Right back to ball for 3. Rebound, Jakob Poeltl off to Murray, and Poeltl quickly getting rid of it. Oh, Patty Mills driving. DeRozan, hold my beer shot.
Alonzo Ball, our guys off and running, and normally you just kind of want to hold this one up. Unless Patty could go in there for an easy one, drops it off. Not going to challenge Brandon Ingram at the rim. Easy one for DeMar DeRozan.
Randall to Vucevic, rips it and goes and throws it down, driving past Derek Favors.
It's the pass back. Watch Favors. He's got to go out to contest. And Vuce just putting it on the floor going right.
Every day, just worry about the next practice. Worry about the next game. Don't get ahead of yourself. He didn't want to discuss the standings. The players are aware of where they are in the standings, and started the night tied for fourth. Barrett with the flush, and Barrett with another 20-point game.
The Pacers have lost Jeremy Lamb. Rose commits a turnover, and now the lead pass. Here comes Sumner. Another slam.
Pacers slamming and jamming. It's exciting action now.
They've been going at it all night long. The two All-Stars. Sabonis had it stripped. Derrick Rose with the bounce pass. Barrett the finish.
79-65, Utah by 14. Vucevic taking it and dropping it with the big left-handed hammer.
He loves that left-handed drive and finish.
Neither team shooting the ball particularly well, and sets up Booker, who brings the boom.
See you. I mean, and then finishes like that. That's a beautiful move. That is somebody.
Grabs the rebound. Here's Schroeder. The lob to Jones for the slam.
We're going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is Damian Jones. This is what, now Anthony Davis, Montrez can do it, but to have another guy be able to come off your bench and be able to, give you a role presence and a role threat.
Jalen's missed a lot of shots around the rim in this game.
Rubio trying to kiss the glass. Towns with the putback dunk.
Well, came off perfectly for Towns to get that, too.
Sure did. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor now, with it being a 3-point game. Been a lot of dunks tonight. That's been fun. It's been a close game, too, which has been even more fun. Chris Paul.
Vando.
Yeah. And Vando takes it the distance. But you know what?
Legends, baby. V8.
But, Jim, you know who else deserves credit on that? Is Karl Anthony Towns.
In a fronting situation, not even a three-quarter front, just a straight-up front. And Vando, saw the front.
Probably not very many in our audience. Oh, Anthony Edwards, he really does hate that rim.
He's had a couple in this game already. Good screen by Jake Layman, and Anthony Edwards is able to do the rest.
He was never out of bed.
Draymond's got Oubre again. This is super fun for Kelly Oubre. Bridges and Phoenix. Good Draymond to Oubre.
Here's Bazemore. Pascal taking it to the rim and smashing it.
You can work hard, diligently on the defense every night to keep you in the game.
Nice feed inside. Nerlens Noel and Derrick Rose have connected a number of times.
Lakers with the Clippers loss right now are second in the West behind the Utah Jazz. Wiseman rejected by James, but then Wiseman with the throwdown on the second try.
After John Stockton, he doesn't really care.
Great anticipation by Edwards, and that is just cruel to the rim. Timeout here in Minneapolis. It's a one-point contest.
Come up with your own celebration. Be original.
Oubre went right around Ball again and made the better play to Looney.
He's seeing the defense really well, and he's not settling without the ball. Then Oubre okay, let me get you back.
In the NBA in scoring. It's not an easy defender to break down like that, and Caldwell Pope. There's a nice pass by Cantor, and Jones with the slam. Farm with Portland up 10-2.
It's just the offensive rebounds we talked about in his canter and his activity. You see him boxing out there, and then great pass.
I'm not saying that he's the same level as this player. Good hands here by Kyle Anderson, but when I played in Cleveland, that's how we did with Sean Kemp. Knew it was a double-double.
What a great look. Morant finding Melton in full flight. 13-point game.
You see great hands by Kyle Anderson reading the play, and then Melton running the floor. And as you said, making the most of his minutes. There's going to be a shuffle on the lineups. And when there's a shuffle, when your number's called, you got to make...
Just playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Cutting, pow, two-handed slam. Great read.
Well, that is the part of his game that he's improved the most offensively. He does a great job right here. They get caught up on a screen exchange.
Not 6'10" and making all these passes without a tremendous feel and understanding.
Williams able to squeeze it in, plus the foul.
He waits for those big bodies to clear, and then Teague, who gave him good minutes in the first.
In the corner. Boy, a rare miss for him. 13 points on the night. Here is Maledon. Beautiful fast break. And the timely dish there to Baisley. Waiting for it on the baseline.
Oh, you do a good job of defending. This time your offense is leading the defense. Thunder right now pushing up to their biggest lead of the night. 11 points. Atlanta's just haven't been able to catch up defensively since maybe the 4-minute mark of the first quarter.
Another nice find. Maledon send it over, and Lou Dort goes up, and just a guide in there with two hands.
Look at this. They know he can shoot the three. He hit a game winner the other night. We all know that, folks. But look how fast he...